on that rooster. Just one look, now that poor cluck, his goose is cooked. The cow, the owl, and the waterfowl moo and hoo and squawk. Some birds with a feather shouldn't flock together like the goose and the big red cock. Like the goose and the big red cock. Like the goose and the big red cock. Like the goose and the big red cock.
Howdy ho, boys and girls. It's your old pal Van here. And, well, right in this moment, I am in this wonderful, beautiful, luxury motel in Alpine, Texas. So, folks, this is what I'm facing this morning. When I talk about, I think it's the water pump. Now, this isn't a little leak. This is a big time leak. The mechanic's just down the road. That's what I'm dealing with. So hopefully we can make it there and get some of this taken care of. And hopefully it's nothing more than what I think it is. It was the water pump, but thank God it's only the water pump. But it is taking a huge bite out of your old buddy Van's budget. Big time. So please like and subscribe. Alpine has about just over 5,000 residents that live here. Now that was the count pre-COVID, so I'm not sure if that's still is what's going on today. I've actually managed to find the visitor center for Alpine, and I'm hoping to go inside there and maybe I can hit somebody up and they can tell you a little something about Alpine. This is the outside. There's all these neat little places to sit in the shade. I was complaining I was hot as hell, and this young woman told me I haven't felt nothing yet. This is Heather, and rather than me sitting out here spouting out misinformation about the town, Heather is going to answer some questions for me. So I was looking at what the population is, and the last recorded population that I could find online was like 6,000.
Correct.
Yeah, it seems like it's a much more happening town than 6,000.
Well, we're a thriving town for being small.
Yeah.
But we offer a lot here. We are small out in the middle of nowhere, but we have great grocery stores, and we have really unique coffee shops. We have a beautiful downtown that's full of shopping and so much culture. We have our beautiful mural tour.
Yeah.
It's well known. We are actually having events even this weekend to commission new murals. So we're always adding to that. We were just featured in Texas CEO magazine because of our murals. Because if everybody wants to come and see a piece of what our artists are doing, and this is them on a large scale. It's absolutely beautiful to walk through our downtown and see all of that.
So you have to explain to me. So I was walking and I found it was Artist's Alley. And everything down Artist Alley has something to do with cats. Can you tell me about what the cat situation is, or where's that come from?
They are the alley cats that live in the alley art section because it is so unique, and it's done by the local artists. They even, like, people who don't do large scale murals, they have one that's done with panels. So any artist can contribute to that that wants to be a part of it. Is there a
website or that you know of?
Yes.
That you could...
So visit alpinetx.com is our website.
Okay.
And we feature the murals on there under things to see here in Alpine, and we have the map available. The map is available actually all over town. Lots of the shops downtown carry it so that people can pick it up and look at it. This is something else that the artists have created. It's a scavenger hunt through the alley art.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because there's lots of unique things in those paintings. So this is a scavenger hunt that goes with the alley art. It's a lot of fun for families.
And what were the dates of that again?
Well, we have the murals are available all the time.
Okay.
We are having the Alpine Art Walk is commissioning a new mural. That's going to be about Texas musicians, and they're having a sponsorship party this weekend, actually on Saturday the 19th, to raise the money to do a new mural.
So I was talking to a gentleman, and he was talking. I asked him what the best thing about Alpine was, and he told me it was the music scene in Alpine. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We are a designated music-friendly city
Yeah.
by the state of Texas, and we have a couple locations that have live music all the time. Old Gringo Coffee and Cocktails has some kind of live music entertainment every night of the week.
Okay.
Even on like Sunday, they do a Sunday Picker Circle where local artists sit around and just have their jam session, and all kinds of people join in on that. Sometimes names drop by. You never know who could drop by the Picker Circle. We do a live event here every week during the spring and fall, and then once a month during the summer, where we have live music that features our local musicians. And we actually started that last year because with COVID, so many of the bars and everything were closed, and our local musicians weren't working.
Yeah.
So this was something we could start where they could play outside on our porch, and everyone just hangs out on the lawn and listens to music on Thursday evening. We think that this is a great place to stay and do day trips to Big Bend because we do have more hotel and lodging options. We have chain hotels. We have boutique local hotels that are unique to our area, like the Holland Hotel. That's a historic hotel that's right downtown. We have a couple of motor court hotels like the Antelope Lodge and the Maverick Inn. They're great options for people looking for something local. So we have a lot of options. Plus now we have a lot of short-term rentals where families can come and rent an entire home. So that's a great option. And then you can do the day trips from here. You can go to the national park. You can go to Big Bend Ranch State Park. You can go to Fort Davis, where there's the fort and there's the Davis Mountain State Park. So there's so many things you can do from right here in Alpine. And we ourselves, with the mural tour, we have a historic tour that's our most popular walking tour that gives you the history of Alpine. And we are also home to a museum at the Big Bend, which is voted one of the top 10 Western museums in the country. It's up here at Sul Ross State University, and they are always offering even new special exhibits. So we have so much to do right here in Alpine that anybody can come here and have a great time. One of our most unique things is the desk. I don't know if you've heard about our desk.
No, I have not.
Okay, so you have to see. It is Hancock Hill Trails.
Okay.
It is the desk. It is an actual physical desk that was taken up to the mountain. It's up at Sul Ross.
Okay.
At Sul Ross. It was taken up on the mountain 40 years ago by university students, and it's been up there ever since. There's a notebook in the desk drawer that everyone signs, and all the old notebooks are archived in the university library.
Oh, that's the greatest.
So anybody who comes here and hikes up to the desk can leave their mark in Alpine's history.
So, can you give me just if you had any recommendations for food and bars, like local places?
Yeah, definitely.
Like your favorites?
There's a lot of great options. I have a hard time picking favorites because I'm a restaurant girl. So, we have Cow Dog is one of our most popular food trucks. It's my neighbor over here.
I saw, and they were filled with folks.
They're filled because they're voted one of the top 6 food trucks in Texas.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like a big hot dog. We can get little, but don't waste your time. Just get the big one.
Yeah.
And they load them with all kinds of different toppings that make them unique. So that's definitely one of my favorite food trucks. They have a new one that's their neighbor called the Good Stuff Truck that offers like lighter, healthier options, which is great because a lot of people in this area are looking for that when they come here, especially after a long day of hiking, or if they're going hiking, take sandwiches with you and stuff. As far as sit down, we have some really unique restaurants. The Century Bar and Grill is in the Holland Hotel. Great adult beverages and really unique food, and they change their menu often. Riata is another one that's here that's great. It's an Alpine original. The second one is in Fort Worth, but this is actually the very first one.
Gotcha.
And it is an old house. It has got wonderful food, and it's all chef-created, unique food. So those are some of my favorites. We've got great coffee shops too. Plain Coffee Shop is right there with Cow Dog, and it's also a laundromat. So you can get your coffee.
Oh, I saw that. You know what? I saw it, and I had no idea what it was. I couldn't figure it out.
And our other coffee shop is called Cedar Coffee, and it is connected to our bookstore. We have a great local bookstore, Front Street Books. It is like what you don't see in America anymore. It is your local bookstore that carries everything. They offer book clubs. They have a great little children's room, and the coffee shop is the other coffee shop that's so popular is attached to it. So both of those are some great options. And I already talked about like Old Gringo Coffee and Cocktails that has live music. They are unique to Alpine because their upstairs is a Big Bend biker hotel. So they have hotel rooms up there, and they cater to the bikers because they have indoor parking for the bikes. So that's the place that is unique all in itself. And then our iconic bars, we've got the Railroad Blues has always been home to all of the, it's kind of always been known as Alpine's music spot. And that's located right in downtown. And then on the opposite end of Holland Avenue is the Old Crystal Bar. and it's kind of the old cowboy bar in town. So we've got lots of options for nighttime entertainment here.
Well, okay, I guess Heather kind of knows her stuff. Seems like she's done this a little bit. I just wanted to say thanks. You are a fountain of information, unlike me being a fountain of useless information. And I appreciate all your help and knowledge.
Thank you.
That was freaking amazing. I have got to tell you, I am strangely attracted to Heather. Heather is not only smart, she is beautiful, and she doesn't mess around with the small dogs. Props to Heather and the big dogs. Well, folks, unfortunately, the van did not work out today. So it looks like we're going to be here at the lovely Oyo Hotel for at least another night. Maybe 2, maybe 10, maybe infinity. So stay tuned for Lawnchair in Alpine. Part 2, Infinity Redux Desolation of Reality. Please like and share, subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to see more torturous content of me wandering around a strange town, meeting wonderful people, and experiencing new happenings. Until we meet again tomorrow, and find out our destiny for the future of the trip, all I can tell you is, laters!
Oh, the poultry pack, there's nothing left but bones and feathers and a bloody mess. So the moral is, careful what you do.